He ain't doing that shit in real life, but they got that man a fool on here. Bro, he the next coming to Anquan Bolton. There you go. Another one. So you needed one play.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
That's the nice cold-blooded thing. You got the momentum right before the half. That second half, that's going to be a whole nother story.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I wouldn't do that either.
A bad start there. A big loss on the first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The last time these two teams met, boy, was it memorable. Wild card weekend last year as the Eagles started their Super Bowl title defense, and they held on thanks to the doink or the double doink heard around the world on the Cody Parkey missed field goal, and the Eagles would escape 16-15. Of course, they would go on to lose the following weekend to the New Orleans Saints. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 29-yard line.
And with the yards from that carry, that puts Cam over 5,000 rushing yards in his career, making him only the second quarterback behind Michael Vick to reach that number. The Lion continues to roar.
On first down, it's Newton. The connection made, it's Graham. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down. Now Newton on first down. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Tavon Austin, his first touchdown on the year.
Nice.
And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Closing that gap. Who that? Nah. We good. We good over here. You gotta
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is the former Nittany Lion, the rookie Miles Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second and 11 now. Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Hell nah.
12 yards on the return that time, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can drive as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. On second and 9, Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Duke Riley coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long.
He got 20. Shape. 8. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Out of the gun, Newton. He's got Curse. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL.
Try to force it to his tight end, Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And some room to work.
Good shit. Good shit, Rodney. Let's take it back to the hot.
Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
A free safety.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie. I got lucky with that.
Those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Newton now already over 100 yards passing in this. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Fletcher Cox, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. These two teams all tied after one. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. The shotgun handoff to Patterson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, here's Newton. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Newton on first down. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Stepping up, he's going to keep him. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. The Bears on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7.
Thank you.
Here comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jannard Avery able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. 23 yards, the final tally. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Check 3, check 3. Check. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Check, what the?
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Oh, Jesus.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Off the ball. That's my thing.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. Now Wentz on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And here's a first down throw that's complete. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
20. Switch. 8.
Newton throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Check 28. 8. Check 4. 20.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Newton now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton.
Thank you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mikel Roby-Coleman, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he had a nifty little deep juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Give him a chance to shine.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
He's coming. We got double up.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Here we go. 180. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check. Lucky.
Wentz now on 1st down. The centers has got it complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score.
That's rough.
As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. That throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Marquise Goodwin, 78 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian.
I mean, he got too much speed, bro.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touch. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Will Parks. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
if he's making it that easy, why not?
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pick up there of 20 yards. On 1st down, Sanders.
Oh, come on.
Inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Bro, I seen the hole.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right
Bro,
on the edge
stop
of the goal
it.
line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Wentz toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery.
Everybody in the back open.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Yeah, I gotta get more
good
lifting.
on the extra point. And the
My
lead
problem.
now up to 14.
I be liking to go for big plays.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Defensive lineman.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time wasn't pretty rough playing an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
20.
From the gun, Newton going deep this time for Miller. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got some space here. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
Oh, man.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I ain't moving my dude.
Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue
Bro, get your feet down. Come on, Roby Coleman.
I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. LaShawn McCoy, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Marcus
Well, every
Hunt.
time I'm playing,
Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly
That's
right.
what I'm doing right now.
Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Eagles coming up here on a third and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz.
Ooh, got me.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll run it with McCoy. And it'll be taken down at the 33. A pickup of about 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
To throw on second and 6. Newton, and he'll hit his tight end, Walker. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Oh, boy. He not comes himself.
Gun.
Newton on third down. Eluding the pressure. Can find
What you thought? That's me.
It's out. And it's picked
Let's go. Oh, come on, Fletcher.
The return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit?
That's the reason why I was playing in the corner. I was coming down, backing that boy. I was ready.
20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight is really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I'll try this. See if it'll work out. To work out, I'm a genius.
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
I was trying to get my blocker to come through because he got caught on my other blocker. I hate when they do that. Yeah.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Nah, but this ain't my custom now. This one ain't.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
Oh, that's supposed to be a hit stick.
Give him 11 yards and time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Just come to the ground. Nah, nigga. I'm trying to kill that man. I hate that. I'm trying to do what happened to Cam Newton.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance.
Oh, that's just for what y'all like when you run through practice.
Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that
that's all that is.
Out of their mouth here.
It's
Cam fighting.
Attaboy.
It's out. And it's picked
You better
up
stop running
Eagles.
with Cam on me. I don't believe in that shit. Yikes!
And he'll take it into the end
Another
zone
defensive
for
touchdown.
Eagles touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
I'm getting lucky.
Good with a PAT. And the lead now up
But
to
it's just
14.
because you keep on running with Cam. You can't run with Cam like that, bro.
This
Cam is a fumbling machine.
And he'll take this across
Oh,
the
him
25.
too? That's the reason why
up to the
you got to get down.
line.
You catch him. Oh, it's done.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear it. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Nah,
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead
Well, he probably got him as one.
willing to give him that
And
underneath
then you got to
stuff.
think about it.
This
You
is
have
why you work on your
a hell of a day with
tackle them after the catch,
one dude.
inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out.
know they won't.
Throwing again on second down. Newton.
Give me those.
And his pass is intercepted.
Rodney McLeod, pick number 2.
Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
That's the only thing, bro. You got to start reading. He was reading earlier. Now he getting too worried. Because at first, bro, he was eating me up. He scored that first touchdown like damn near 5 plays.
They sort of lost their way.
Kind of cold.
How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into
Ever
play.
since then,
How's the head coach handling it?
been
The
going
offensive
pretty,
coordinator.
smooth, I guess.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on
Give it
track
up.
here.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears
but that's the only thing about it, bro. When my defense is going, I'm going at it. That's Darius Slay. Stop playing that man.
The coach is walking that line of being calm.
Whenever it's
with his team.
Whenever it's my defense, but I ain't that great. My defense, that's what makes me great.
You got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Going for the deep ball. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Same. My thing is, whenever I...
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Goddard.
Wow.
If it's like Goddard saved the fumble. My running back fumbled it.
Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
It's messed up because I can't even put in my backup because he took out my backup.
Hey, Oregon. 58, right over here. Mike, 58, right there. John.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well,
that's what I'm trying to work on.
Victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence.
If I get up late, I don't even throw the ball. But right now, I can't move the ball because my running back just tried to fumble. And the run game, when it comes to the end of the game, bro, that helps. So money. That hoe is clutch.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is caught by Robinson. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. On first down, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Newton. And Walker has it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now a first down throw for Newton. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
20.
To the air again, Newton. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Big stop, let's go.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run with Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
We had one turnover.
This and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
People like that, I hate.
I'm Brandon Gaunt, and certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.
It make you have
we'll
to
catch
think.
you next time right here.
Hope y'all boys enjoy it. Oh, I already know.